My Toyota Tacoma needs air. Well, good morning everybody. How are you today? Pretty good here. That's right, my Toyota Tacoma needs air. Now, what the heck am I talking about? Why does my Tacoma need air? Am I talking about the tires? No. The air conditioning? No. I'm talking about a way to make air. I need a way to make air. You know, my goal in setting up this Tacoma is to make it a bug out truck, right? And by bug out, I mean if you ever needed to get out quick, you could jump in and be as self-sufficient as possible. And part of that is air, right? Let's say I'm out and driving around and get a flat tire or the air pressure goes low. I don't know, something weird happens. I need a way to be able to fill those up. And that means I need some kind of an air compressor, an air maker for my Toyota Tacoma. Now I've been looking around, right? You can get the onboard air systems, you know, there's all kinds of different ones you can get, you know, where you mount under the hood or maybe somewhere else. And I was thinking, you know, that would be cool. That would be what I'd like to have, right? So I popped the hood, got to looking around under here and discovered that I don't have any room for something like that, right? I mean, where would you put it? You know, they're not huge, those systems, but they are pretty good size. And of course, I do have this massive S&B cold air intake here. But in all fairness, the stock intake is not that much smaller. But you can see there's no room over here, right? I know a lot of people, or a few that I've seen, have mounted them in this area. But there's nowhere to mount one there, and there's certainly nowhere to put one here. I mean, you've got all kinds of hoses and stuff. Nothing in the front. You know, and this is a manual, so we have a little bit more fluid and stuff, or things, I guess, in here, it seems. I didn't have this before in the other truck. But going over here, you know, there's really nowhere over here either. I mean, just too much stuff in the way. So then I got to thinking, well, what about in the back, right? So let's take a look back there. You know, the other truck, prior to 2019, I believe, actually had the little cubby over here. And that cubby would have been an excellent place to put something, right? I mean, you could mount some sort of an air compressor in there and then run the tubing out, you know, wherever you needed to go should you need it. But Toyota, in all its wisdom, decided to get rid of that compartment. Instead, we have this one. That's not much room for an air compressor over there. Now, I could, and I have looked at this a little bit, I could put a cubby there, right? If you look under here, right in this area, it's actually back behind here, there is room for a cubby there. You can cut a hole in the bed, and you can actually buy the insert for the cubby. It just kind of bolts in there, right? And I've checked with the truck up in the air before, and there is plenty of room to do that. So that's one consideration, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not real big on that because I really don't want to run all the wiring and everything all the way back here. So that's probably not going to be an option for me. So then I thought, well, you know, I could mount one somewhere inside the truck. And when I say mount one inside, I don't mean mount a permanent one. I mean one of those portable air compressors, you know, the ones that you whip out, plug into the cigarette lighter, or clamp onto the battery and utilize it that way. Even better would be one that plugged in the back, right? I mean, we do have this plug over here, right? So we could maybe utilize the outlet that's in the back of the truck for a little mini air compressor of some kind. Although honestly, I haven't seen any like that. Let me know if you know of one that would just plug into the back of the Tacoma back there via just your standard household plug. I'd be curious to know. But then we get down to storage. Even if I go with just one that clamps onto the battery, which would be fine, I don't have a problem with that. What do I do with it in the meantime? I mean, you know, I can't really just throw it in the bed. I don't have a tonneau cover, and that would be an argument for a tonneau cover, I guess. I could store stuff like that in there. So then I thought, well, what about inside the truck? Obviously, I have to keep it protected, right? So we have the areas under the seat, of course, right? You know, right there. But I don't think an air compressor would fit there, quite honestly. We do have behind the seat possibly in that area if I didn't have the jumper cables and stuff in there. So it's possible that one might fit there. Let's go around to the other side. I want to take a look at that and see if indeed there's actually room either underneath or behind the seat over here. Let's squeeze through here. Here's my old Jeep bumper, by the way. So over here, again, we do have under seat storage right here, and it's pretty well taken up. I mean, you have the jack there, which, by the way, I need to do something else with as well. Add that to the list. So not really a lot of room to stow anything there the size of one of those small compressors that I've seen. How about behind the seat? Let's check there. We do have some room there. Right now, all I'm stowing in there is the headrest for the center. I did decide to take that out. But we do have some room here. And I think I can get one that'll actually fit in this area. So I think that's probably my best option at the moment, since nothing will fit in these areas over here. Let's go ahead and put that seat back down. See how easy it is to do that with one hand. There we go. Not too bad. Somebody a while back did ask me if you could actually put that seat down with one hand and keep the seatbelt fastener up on the seat when you did it. The answer to that is yes. You just saw it done right there. So anyway, I think that, yeah, I probably could go ahead and get one of those little portable air compressors and put it behind the seat. Now, of course, you're going to have more than just the body of the air compressor. We're going to have the hose. We'll need a gauge. Probably some, whatever the device is that you actually put on the tire to fill it up. So we would need a little bit more, but I think it would all fit back there. So my question is to you guys out there, because I know you guys know, what is a good one to get that doesn't take like 3.5 hours to fill up a tire? And one that's relatively small in footprint. Because again, it would have to fit behind that passenger side rear seat for me to store it, to be able to carry it around inside the truck. And you don't want to leave something like that sitting out in the open, because obviously that will attract prying eyes and then you'll have other problems. So leave a comment down below if you have something like that and maybe you're already stowing it back there. I'd be curious to know, or if you have any other suggestions. Again, not looking for one of those mountable onboard systems, because frankly, I really don't have anywhere to put it. Also, real quick, if you're interested and you haven't before, check out my other channel. It is RobMotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator sitting out there. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.